if the fishies want a little snack. This is my new, what they call a pond spitter, little turtle. Add a little bit more aeration into this little cove section of the pond. Hey there, buddy. Want to come with me to go harvest some Ashitaba? Let's go. Well, the winds have finally calmed down a bit, thank goodness. But I'm going to harvest some Ashitaba. Here's the Ashitaba patch. Been harvesting quite a few leaves from this patch. Been using it in my smoothies. Recently I've been juicing them, and man, that adds a really nice kick to the juice. So if you're into juicing, you're going to want to grow some of this Ashitaba. The nutrients are off the chart, and like I said, it adds a really nice flavor. These are pretty easy to grow once you get them started. I grew this patch all from seed, and these are a short-lived perennial or a biennial, kind of depends. But tonight what I'm going to do is actually harvest some of these leaves and make a basil Ashitaba pesto. I'm going to post that over at my other channel, Plant-Based Eats. I'd invite you guys to come along and join me over there. I'm going to be posting quite a few new recipes throughout this season, and I'd love to have you join along. Now, I've done other videos on this plant in the past, but really you want to try to keep up with the harvest and keep harvesting from these plants. It's also known as tomorrow's leaf, and when you harvest, a new leaf emerges usually within a day and starts to grow very quickly. So the more you harvest, the more the plant grows and the more harvest you're going to get throughout the season. So basically I just go around and on each plant I'll pull off the biggest leaves. I'll leave at least one section of leaves growing, but I'll take out this whole stem and leaves here, and I'll leave this one, and I'll take this one as well. Just cut it right at the base. Another great way to utilize the plant is to dry the leaves and make a tea. And my harvest is going to be rather large today, so I'll be taking some of that to dry for tea and using some for the pesto. And this is the time of year, we're here in the early part of June, when the Ashitaba really takes off here in Zone 9B. And so you only need a few plants really, but to me the more the merrier. This plant can self-seed rather easy as well. So when it does get to that stage, what I'm going to end up doing is scraping back the wood chips and roughing up the soil a bit and making the habitat nice for seeds to drop and to resprout. Well, hello there, Happy. How you doing? Oh, you're walking on my Ashitaba. Oh, as long as I'm out here, I should harvest some of these red currants. Isn't that gorgeous? These are especially good when they're super ripe. Life's good when you're gardening, guys. This plant survived freezing temperatures into mid-20s. That's another important fact that you guys should know. Another thing I want to mention is this garden over here. I did a composting in place. So the year prior I had a bunch of amaranth and purslane and other herbs growing over here, and when they expired, what I did is I put down some brown craft paper, or construction paper it's also called, and just topped that with wood chips, and I don't have any weeds coming up in this garden bed. I haven't pulled any weeds, so it really does work, that composting in place. And these plants seem to really like it as well. I mean, all of that older plant matter broke down and was used to fertilize and feed these Ashitaba plants. And there's other things growing in here as well. We've got the sea buckthorn. Over here, there's some taro root. And this is another plant that perennialized here. I left what's known as the corms, which is the edible part of the plant, under the ground. And it sprouted up several plants this year, and that took place in many different areas of the garden. I've got this taro growing. That's another good plant. Some of this Ashitaba over here is about 3 feet tall. It's a nice, attractive looking plant. See that? That's abundance. As long as we're chatting, I guess I'll mention to you guys, I've been really taking my diet to the next level, and I've done this in the past where I just eat really clean and green in an attempt to shed some of the extra pounds, and I just want to feel better overall. Not that I don't feel good, it's just I want to always feel better, you know. So right now I'm just consuming a raw vegan diet, and I've been doing that for about 3 weeks. And so basically I'm just having salads, smoothies, juices, mono meals of fruits. And what better way to facilitate that sort of a lifestyle than growing your own food, right? So a lot of it comes from the garden, a lot of it comes from the market, so my garden supplements the cost of the food. But I'm feeling great, and I don't know how long I'm going to go with it, but I'd encourage folks to look into it. It's, like I said, I've never mentioned it before, but I was a vegan for 4 years, not too long ago, and I almost look like a different person, honestly. But always felt great eating that way, and I think the real key to having success with a 100% plant-based diet is to make sure you're getting all the nutrients that you need in your diet, because you can eat very unhealthy on those types of diets as well. And I'm not trying to, you know, promote, or I don't have an agenda or anything like that as far as trying to get people on that type of a path, but just in all, just want to be open with, but just really want to fill you guys in, let you guys know where I'm at, what I'm up to. I have good support here in my house as well, and that's always nice. Makes things a lot easier. We got mutual respect for whatever it is that we want to eat, and that goes a long way. So, and I honestly thought I wasn't going to mention any of this, but I just feel like going with the flow today. So appreciate all you guys tuning into the channel. Like I said, go check me out over at Plant Based Eats if you're interested in checking out this recipe and some of the other recipes that are already posted, and many more coming down the line. Got my hand over the camera to try to keep that sun shine out so I can show you the food forest. Everything is doing very well. The recent peach harvest All the peaches have been spoken for. I ate a bunch, the wife ate a bunch, gave some to the mailman, gave some to one of the neighbors, and the wife also did some bartering with some co-workers and brought home some lemons. Lemons are one fruit that I don't have actually producing yet. I've gone through 2 lemon trees, lost them due to weather conditions, so I've got a Meyer lemon growing now. It's doing well, so hopefully we'll have success getting that to a more mature state, so we'll have lemons long term, because they do very well in this area. But I'll do another tour coming up shortly, share with you guys everything that's growing. But oh yeah. So here's today's abundant Ashitaba harvest. There's about 12 plants in that particular patch. We'll get several more harvests like this throughout the season, as well as harvesting on demand whenever I need to make a smoothie or a juice, salad, that sort of thing. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Till next time, this is Dan from plantabundance.com. Wishing you all a great rest of your day. I'll be talking to you again soon. Take care.